Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe from our guides for the weekend, and that's the 22nd and the 23rd. So let's see what we have here for this weekend. See what we have. And of course, I've added additional cards here, cards for career, money, life card as well. So let's see what we've got here for this weekend. First card we've got is the Six of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. And we've been given the Two of Pentacles. All right, let's see what we have here. Well, starting off, let's see what we have here for life and career. We've been given the card Connections. And it says, build bridges between people, contact those who can help you. Your actions set you up for the next opportunity. So you're creating a way to be in the company of the right people at the right time. People with good connections that can lead you towards your goal of success. It's like you're seeking out the right advice and the right company to be in with this weekend. Contacting these people are going to help. Now, this could be for your job and your career, or this could just be because it's a weekend and you've got some engagement planned and you want to get together with friends and get together with the right people. You're making reservations for something, appointments for something, where you need to be sure you've got all your boxes ticked off. Underneath that, with your career and money card, you've been given the ring. Well, we know the ring is that card of ultimate commitment. So this could be a financial commitment or it could be a personal commitment, but it's a long-term investment. We know that when we get that, when the rings show up, okay? So this card, if it is your career, could have to do with partnership, working together, and if it's going to be a fulfilling career. So if some of you are out there and you are trying to connect with the right people, you might be wanting to partner up with somebody for business or even love. Coming in next, we've got the Fear card, and this is from the Creativity deck. It says, if you want to be free of fears and phobias, then you have to understand why they exist and make peace with them. So you've heard the old saying, face your fears head on. Know what it is that's bothering you. Know what it is and find out why. You've heard me say this a million times. Don't let fear lead you on the path, and worry and fear never fixed a problem. It's good to be mindful, okay? It's good to be careful, but don't let fear lead you on the path because it blocks you. It stops us. It stops all of us from moving forward towards our goals. So we want that freedom of letting the fear go. Face it head on, and then you're going to be able to deal with it. Coming in underneath that, you've got the Six of Swords, and that is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So things are going to get easier. Making a command decision to leave something that isn't working out, something that's brought you disappointment, something that doesn't bring in the rewards and the return for your hard work and effort. So you make a decision and you jump in that boat and you say, I'm out of here. But there will still be a few blips. There'll still be a few waves in the water, a few speed bumps along the way. In the perfect world, we wouldn't have challenges. But Pisces, there will be some challenges here, but they won't be what you've had to face before. So don't be afraid to cut something out. Don't be afraid to leave something behind. Don't be afraid to close the door on something that's not working and go in a new direction. Great, it showed up under the Fear card. Now coming in next, we have the card Analyze, and it says your time is well spent analyzing, but only up to where you become too attached to any particular outcome. So again, don't obsess about the outcome. You can work towards it, you can analyze it, you can research it, and you can plan it. But if you start obsessing about the outcome, you're going to slow yourself down again. Okay, so keep that in mind. Be mindful of how much you're thinking about this outcome. Think about the process and work on it. Coming in next, we have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is a beautiful card of celebration. So getting together with sisterhood, brotherhood, family, colleagues, best friends, doing something together this weekend, enjoying yourself. So you might be making those connections again this weekend to move forward and do something that you're going to enjoy. Maybe you're going to a party at the theater, an outing of some sort, a wedding, an engagement party, a announcement of a baby's birth, maybe a shower. Anyway, any of these things can lead you to wanting to celebrate and be happy together. Next card coming in is the card of communication. And it says the clarity, interactivity, and timing of communications is critical. So getting together with the right people at the right time and actually saying the right things. So listen carefully, speak clearly, and with confidence. You know, sometimes our body language and listening skills and attitude determine how effective we are as communicators. It takes work and effort to improve our communication skills and with patience, but they do develop in time. Miscommunications occur when we are unable to listen to the other side of the story, other people. Maybe there's going to be arguments and mistakes and conflicts occur when we refuse to acknowledge information or negotiate. So play fair. We need to play fair. You know, at the heart of all relationships is communication. Hidden messages can be seen by looking at body language, facial expressions, and tone of the voice. Improvements in these areas help to support solid friendships and relationships. So we need to speak with truth and integrity. We need to say what we mean and mean what we say. And we shouldn't be impatient and intolerant. This could lead to misunderstandings and actions that once said cannot be taken back. So your affirmation with this card is, I am able to communicate clearly and honestly, making powerful connections with others. So being sure what you say, you mean, you know, don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion and say things you can't take back. You know, communication is very important. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and be a good listener. Play fair. 7 of Cups. Lots of choices and decisions that could be overwhelming right now. You know, he's standing there indecisive. Which do I pick? You know, and he's you know, he needs to realize that everything that glitters isn't gold, and if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So making mindful, wise, and careful decisions and choices are important. Look at what's going to last the test of time, longevity. Look at what is going to, you know, be a commitment that's going to be a long-term investment. Okay, coming in at the end of the week, we've got the card community. So, you know, it's interesting because you had communication and now you've got community. And this card is about people. It's about, you know, finding your tribe and or your soulmate and looking into that. People who understand you and love you without conditions, and creating connections with like-minded people brings meaningful communication in your life. Don't be afraid to stand out though. Okay, now's the time to celebrate your differences. That's what makes you unique after all. So celebrate your uniqueness and live in your authenticity. Connect to your tribe now. Coming together with your soul family provides support. So this is a card that says be in the right circle. And I think you're doing that. You're setting yourself up to be in the right circle. You're getting together with friends and family and doing things in a community way. You know, working together. It always brings us happiness when we can work and have a strong sense of community. It gives our life meaning and more purpose. Coming in under that, we have the 2 of Pentacles, and this is juggling. This is balance. This is, you know, taking yourself to center. You could be juggling something. You could be, you know, you could be juggling your home life from your work life. You could be juggling your money. You could be moving money around from one account to the other. I always say with this card, you could be robbing Peter to give to Paul, right? You're having to be mindful of where things are going, and especially when it comes to finances. But this is a card of the need for balance between work and play. You know, we're being asked to be mindful of our time management. It's the ability to adapt and balancing our budget as well, our money, managing multiple priorities or even jobs. We need to find reasons to be happy in the face of adversity today and this weekend, accomplishing more than what we expected sometimes, this card refers to, and handling all the details, making big changes too. This can be making big changes in our careers as well when this shows up. Well, let's see what we have for additional information for this weekend, my beautiful fellow Pisces. Let's see what we have here. Thank you again for all your prayers, your energy healing, and your good karma you sent my way for my neck. It has improved substantially, and now I'm able to get out here and do more readings and maybe even add additional cards to my readings to make them more meaningful. Check out your weeklies. Okay, coming in with your first card, you've got go for it. All right. We've got take care of yourself. Our next card is relief. This one's sticking out, so I'm going to take it. And it says new beginnings. Why? Of course. And what's on the bottom? Slow down. So take your time. Don't rush into anything. Be mindful of all choices and decisions and things that you're doing this weekend. But universe, you're free to go after your goals and do what makes you feel good. This will bring you relief. And again, it's always a new beginning with us Pisces, isn't it? Wow. Well, my beautiful fellow Pisces, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful weekend. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.